皆さん、お帰りなさい。今日は250、56日目です。さあ、始めましょう。Welcome back, folks. It is day 256. So we're gonna hop right in. Today it's new vocab day. So day one, once again. Let's start with our recall as usual. Get right into it. Alright, I'm trying something new today, so hopefully this works out. And maybe get someone to confirm for me something. We'll see. It's more of a technical thing. So let's hop right in. Unit 65. Not Unit 65, Unit 64. What was Unit 64? It's like getting travel needs? No. Getting around places. Getting around a building. Oh. Okay. Dokoro. Dokoro. Machi. Machinaka. Naka. Mura. Ugh. Let's try that again. Idosha. Idosha. Detensha. Detensha. Untenshu. Right? Untenshu. Ugh. Kipu. Kipu. Oban. Oban. Abunai. Abunai. Michi. Hashi. Oshokan. Oshokan. Atemono. Another Valentine. Hello. Konbawa. Atemono. Mon. Ooh, I have something to test here. So, I'm gonna close a window, and in 5 seconds, can you tell me if you still see the feed? All right, I'm gonna close this. Okay, I'll go back to doing my thing. Mon Genkan. It's still good? All right. Now, there is another thing I have to test, but I can't test it the same way. But this is a good... It's good to know that I don't need to keep that window open. I'm like rearranging where all the chats are and whatnot, and I don't necessarily need a certain window open anymore, so I was kind of curious if it kept receiving the signal without the tab open. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. All cleaning. Yeah, you know, after a while, you kind of want to... I kind of wanted to semi-optimize where I'm looking and whatnot. And then this will be like something for the future, something that I'll be doing in the future. So, you know, micro adjustments here and there. You know me. After a while staring at a particular thing, like, how can I tweak this a little bit more? After gaining some experience. Incan. Oh. Doka. It's new vocab today. New vocab day. Exciting. Can't you hear the sheer electric enthusiasm coming from my voice? Doka. I am actually really excited, but not, I don't quite sound very ecstatic most of the time. Doka. You stopped at the liquor store today. Sometimes I like a little Jack Daniels. And I figured tomorrow is election day, so I might as well have a bit of drunk to numb the anxiety. Yeah, there's some quite some anxiety around. I was contemplating on taking a break and watching the election day. I haven't thought about it yet. Like, I've considered it multiple times today. Jack Daniels. What do you have with your Jack Daniels? Do you have it just clean on the rocks or something, or do you have something paired? I am a guy who might throw in some lime juice and something else with some sweetness in it. Maybe like a Coke or something with some lime. Get that, throw in a little bit of natural citric acid and a source of sugar. Lighten it up a little. A bit of cola and lime, very rarely on the rocks. Ah, solid. I'm more of a guy with a palate that like their, slight citrus. You gotta have at least citric acid and then some sort of simple syrup. Cola works, right? Cola is a effectively simple syrup with water. You couldn't believe your eyes. The store was cleaned out. 0 bottles of JD sold out. Really? So, did you manage to get some JD? Huh. To reach for the Captain Morgan, perhaps? The cap? What did you go with? Okay. Yoka. Aidan. Aidan. You gave up and bought the overpriced premixed Jack and Coke, but also bought a bottle of Bailey's Irish cream. Solid. Wow, cleaned out. I guess it's no we American through and through, right? Election day, you gotta have some libations. Doesn't happen every day, right? 4 years. It's been another 4 years. And determine another 4 years, so to speak. Alright. Noboru. Ashiru. Aruku. Iku. Ikeru. MAKU. Akeru. Imaru. Shimeru. Where do I place this? Maybe here? Place some extra here. Oh, soba. 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 Omaru. Do I need a ma? I think I need a ma. Omaru. Do you watch the election with other peeps, Valentine? Or are you soloing it? You have company? I was thinking of taking the thought was take tomorrow away from stream and then Discord up a few peeps, sit there, watch the election, go about, discuss things, maybe do some retrospection in the last 4 years. Haru. Iro. Metoru. You'll probably solo it, you know, maybe do a bit of what you said as far as chat with some friends via Discord. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. Yeah, get some online Ubering, everyone's sipping virtually, you know, the virtual life. Always nice to throw back and forth some banter, maybe reminisce a little bit. Social drinking on social Discord sipping. Okay, kind of a nice thing too. I think we're good here. Oh. We have grammar here. Oh, nani, doko, dare, itsu, with mo, ka, and demo. That actually just made you think of an idea, a bar server. You grab some drinks or not and hop into a voice chat with drunk strangers. Sound good time. In a way, they kind of tried to make that work a little bit. They tried to make that work a little bit before. There are like steps towards that kind of functionality back in the day. I'm not sure how popular it is now, but one of the biggest steps about hopping and matching and meeting strangers was Amigo, or Amigo. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that server was shut down. It was too costly to run, so it was shut down like maybe a year ago now, maybe, where you try to do like a barroom meet, right? Like it simulated the whole barroom meeting thing where you enter a establishment, you're doing something, and then you get matched up randomly. And if you don't want to talk, you just click next, right? So it's kind of like a stranger meeting thing, an online version of it, but it was too costly to manage. Like it had quite a lot of influencers who used it to great effect, like musicians played songs, right? So they would meet strangers like, hey, do you have any requests? And then that person would play the song or the music. And then for the language learning side, I don't know if you saw some of those influencers, but some polyglots, right? Some polyglots took the opportunity to do it that way, where they would specifically meet people from the target language country, and they would speak. And you know, it's a whole shock and awe kind of deal thing that the algorithm is very, very prominent in. I like watching those type of things. I don't necessarily encourage it that much, but I feel done with a specific type of personality, I think it can be very wholesome, right? It can be very wholesome. That kind of stuff ended up leading into other things that are taken to extremes, which shocking for the sake of shocking, or staging surprises at the expense of the stranger, that it started escalating into that kind of thing. So that's you know, can't have nice things kind of situation taken to an extreme, like the whole language learner or the polyglot going around shocking people. But there are extents where they're deliberately making strangers of the target language feel uncomfortable. So moderation and whatnot. I think my exposure to that type of service and that type of wholesomeness was people who initially wanted to get some clout, but at the same time, it seemed like genuinely they enjoy spreading the idea of being able to speak multiple languages, right? It was interesting. I think it's a very contentious point in the language learning side of things. You know, the interpretation is that it caused some stir of people willing to want to learn very basic fundamentals in language, which is great. However, with a objective of clout chasing as opposed to an objective of understanding and participating in the culture and the target language. So friction started building between that type of thing, right? The internet makes it things are quick and spicy. I mean, to this day, I think the vast majority, I'll use this target myself. I would consider myself a dilettante of many things, as in I pick up things, I do them to an extent in which I arbitrarily think that would be interesting. I continue to do them until something interesting catches my attention, and I would integrate whatever I learned there and bring it into the next thing, right? However, if people don't know me or follow me, they might get the false impression that I'm encouraging people to dabble in things for the sake of self-interest without the forward thought of carrying those skills forward. So yes, variety is a spice of life, always constantly self-improving. However, when you're self-improving, that also means to carry forward all your experience. So nowadays, 18-year-olds to or around 18, you know, people are building their skills. Oftentimes I see more of a I've done this and now I can move on kind of situation. Yesterday I was talking about a little bit about skill building as well, where I know that there are impressionable people who are like, oh, I spent a month doing this, and now I know the basics, so I move on. And then now they're doing this. And then my first question is, so how does the thing you spent a month doing fit in or get carried to your next thing you're doing? Like, how do they fit in? Are you doing the dilettante thing, which is something that I feel the whole phrase jack of all trades and master of none, I think there's an incredible misunderstanding, in my opinion, of what makes someone a jack of all trades but master of none versus someone who spin the wheel and learn to forget kind of thing. Learn, forget cycle. So when I say to continuously dabble in new things, 80-20 rule and stuff, the idea is you're carrying all your skills forward. You're learning to creatively keep and retain all your generalized skills, like as much as you can, not like a video game collection in which, oh, you spent a month drawing. Like, I spent a month drawing in October. Those skills, whether I use, like, if I'm literally doing that in that format, those skills do not leave me. I bring them into other skills. Writing kanji and hanzi is a form of doing what I typically do every October, right? Looking at cinema and movies is an integration of what I typically pay attention to when I'm drawing or literally drawing. So you get to this point where and much like the polyglots and influencers stuff, these are unintentional consequences of cloud chasing or content creation that you're promoting unintentionally, right? Unintentionally. And my thought oftentimes is, well, how do I circumvent? How do I demonstrate that one who skill builds and loves learning doesn't necessarily discard what they learn? And I think it's a misnomer that when you learn something and you know that you learned it, and then you move on and you think that skill will be retained without integration or practice, I think that is a very, very likely and unintentional consequence of developing a cycle in which you do not develop any problem-solving skills or critical thinking skills, or experience for that matter, right? So here I am in this situation again where I clearly notice that kids pick up things really, really quick, and then they move on. And the next thing they tell me they're doing discards what they spent the last month or two learning. So learning is great. The act of learning feels cathartic. Yet, keeping in mind that time spent remains valuable when it is internalized. So I'm kind of curious what next year is going to be like when it comes to language learning. Like, I would love to hear back in the summertime. I'm looking forward to next summer because then all the university people probably will be out, right? And then I get to ask them about their university learning and then how their language learning has changed or hasn't changed, etc. Right? Nowadays, when I see people passionately saying they like learning, I don't necessarily think they're learning in the moment. However, they're not necessarily learning for the sake of internalizing it. So you learn something in the process, then you progressively forget the things. And personally, I think That's why SRS is kind of effective. Like, the efficacy of SRS is addressing that lack of practice or lack of upkeep. Yet, SRS has, in my opinion, a pitfall that isn't part of its design. Like, what I mean is, it's not intended to address this. The pitfall is not the fault of SRS, but the user. The user does not evolve necessarily because they become dependent on the SRS. So, as in, you are reminded of what you may forget, as opposed to developing and continuously making it a part of something that you're going to use, so that you don't need to be reminded of things you may forget. You are using them in some creative way. Duolingo doesn't necessarily have an SRS per se regimen like that, and so you can observe the deterioration even more, like the degradation of further and further memory. And hence, for me, I have to consistently develop more and more consistent ways of reminding myself things that isn't necessarily dependent on something reminding me of how I learned it. So when you're hopping from like drawing to 2D animation to video editing, one would likely think that in a generalist jack of all trades thing, you're trying to figure out how drawing, rendering, and video editing fits together. Otherwise, you will have drawing, and then when you go to rendering, you discard drawing. And then when you go to video editing, you discard the animation. So what happens then is your skills, your total amount of proficiency of skills stay the same. It's that small unit again. And when you go to demonstrate those skills to, like, say, a prospective employer, or this can sound very, very dark, and I think this is one of the sources of nihilism in definitely younger adults, or maybe middle-aged adults, when they look back and they think about the things they can do, the stuff that they don't bring with them reduces the value of their time, or the perception of the value of their time. Like, after years over, you reflect like, oh, I don't even know what I did in the year. Like, do I even know how to do this anymore? That kind of thing. And the older you get, the more likely that you value the thing that you've been working on consistently far more. I know this might sound obvious to those who have a healthy mental health over the course of their life. However, at a younger age, if you're prone to using skills in the moment and then discarding them and then replacing them constantly, at some point, I'm going to say the classical midlife crises in the middle, when you start reflecting, you're like, what did I even do with 20 years of my life? Because the most salient memories you have are the things you're currently using. There was a very lack of an attempt to integrate all the things that you have built into this collage or this mosaic of a human legacy, right? So I'm thinking to myself, I really hope that at some point people don't think that they're wasting their time. And when they're wasting their time, that tells me the time they're using is detached from their current state. So things become a waste of time because they're no longer relevant to your life. And when you choose to do things, one would hope that all the things you choose to do consistently stays relevant to your life. Yet, even in their people in their 20s have started discarding things. They think about clout chasing or chasing the next trend in which they do not develop a sentimental attachment to them. So when the next trend comes, they chase that trend, then that trend. Invariably, the vast majority of the things they chase will no longer have sentimental attachments to them. So if there's any like setup for life fulfillment, like how to make your life consistently fill up with more value over time, that's probably where I would encourage people to rethink how they're building value for their life. No, I don't think anyone outside of the closest people to you can really answer that question, right? Hey, Lotus. Having a nice day? Yeah, I am. Just started talking to Valentine. I was reflecting on some recent interactions about people and skill building. So and also, we were talking about election day. Election day is tomorrow. Valentine shared a unfortunate encounter with empty shells of Jack Daniels, or shells empty of Jack Daniels. How are you gonna how do you take your election day, Lotus? I was thinking of taking a break tomorrow and doing an election day. Oh, is that how you say election day in Japanese? Is it te? Oh, shu. Okay, so they went with shu and then sen. I haven't seen sen before. Okay, so they went with shu and shu. I see. I did get the first shu, by the way, in what is the first shu I got? It was in the Jitenshu, no, Untenshu. This is the first time this was used for shu. Untenshu. Right here. A driver. Untenshu. That's the first time that character was read as shu, as opposed to he, or like otearai, or which I realized I forgot to write here, and like bukuro, things dealing with the hand. You voted weeks ago. We'll probably spend too much time watching coverage. Well, that's kind of what I'm alluding to, Lotus, like how you take your election day. That's what me and Valentine was talking about. I was contemplating on hitting up a few of my friends and hanging out on Discord and reminiscing about the last 4 years of Biden or something while looking at election coverage, right? We do mail-in ballots here in Pennsylvania as well, so that was already done for some time now. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure if there are states that how many states do mail-in ballots and how many states don't. I like to imagine the majority of states offer some sort of mail-in ballots. However, I can't be too sure. I don't particularly. You grew up in Texas, okay? They very much do not do them. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's good to know. I know there are states that don't. I don't know what percentage of like how many. I don't think Maryland does. Maybe. I feel more of the progressive states tend to do mail-ins, and then conservative states do not. They still do the ye olde traditional walk-in voting. Yeah, interesting. I started thinking, this sounds a little soppy, but I keep thinking to myself, I wonder how many more elections I'll live to see. Moving to California was surprising. Mail-in ballots propositions, directly voting on laws feels a lot more democratic. Yeah, you know, that's kind of my comment. I didn't want to generalize too much, but generally I feel the more progressive, I'm going to use the word progressive as opposed to like liberal, the more progressive the state is, the more likely stuff like this, things that break away from traditionalism, established traditionalism, tend to be available. Like, for example, getting specific documents and cards and stuff in the mail, as opposed to having to literally show up. Like, bureaucratic stuff tends to be a dramatic difference, in my opinion. So I've gotten very used to specific things, like how DMV stuff is handled, like licenses and titles and ownership, properties and things. They are a lot more varied. There are a lot more options when it comes to interacting with bureaucracy in more progressive states. I can see the charm of wanting to do that the old-fashioned way, I suppose. Are you soloing election day coverage, or are you spending time with company? Tearai. So we'll throw that in there. You'll probably just be at home, so with a girlfriend and all. Oh, fair enough. No, like, no heading out, eating leftover hot pot? Well, that's not fair. Where's my share? Kidding. Not hitting the bar, having a casual dinner night out while watching coverage. Oh, I can't even imagine what that's like, actually. Going out on election day, like going to like a pub. I can't even imagine what that's like, actually. That kind of sounds very nerving and anxious. Like, that feels like anxiety prone. Now that I think about it, it sounds a lot more stressful than a chill night at home. My immediate imagery in my head is I'm thinking of like a sports day. It's also like a Thursday. Bars are sad on week. Oh, okay. I haven't been out to the bar. Oh, Tuesday. Sorry, Tuesday. I said Thursday. Tuesday. I haven't been out social drinking or like social chilling or hanging out in a long while, and I can't even imagine what it's like at the moment. But Tuesday, that's a good point. That Tuesday feels like sad days. That's a very good point. I haven't even considered a day of the week. I think if it wasn't for Valentine greeting me about the day every once in a while, I often forget when it's the weekend and whatnot, because people work and whatnot. I think you, Sub-Zero, and Valentine are indirectly reminding me of what day it is, like to constantly consider what day it is, due to the idea of work schedules and university classes and whatnot. It's keeping me sort of indirectly aware that days are not necessarily equal, right? They're not sentimentally equal in enthusiasm. I don't know what it would be like to work on weekdays again. Here's a short story, just a slight sentiment that I would say. When I worked and studied at the university, I worked and studied every single day, like every single day. So to say that it's not that weekends are special, it's more like every day is the same because I'm always working every day. So in a way, it's an odd way to say it, but if I start working and studying again, I'll probably end up blurring the days again, only in the reverse direction, because I wouldn't be able to separate myself from my work. So that's a me thing, I suppose, as opposed to others. Like if I ever go on vacation, which has happened a couple times in my life, 5 times in my life so far, I went on a vacation, like a extended vacation. I brought work with me. Like it's not that I'm sad. Like what I mean is I'm neither sad nor happy most of the days of my life. I like doing work and also relaxing in moderation. So whenever people talk about going on vacation, they're talking about like removing an aspect of their life because it's a negative source of energy, right? So like don't bring work to relaxing. I'm like, well, I kind of relax with work. So it was one of those things where when I sit around at a bar, right, especially on happy hour, during happy hour, I've been invited to a few happy hours before. Everyone's like letting loose. Happy hours are on Thursdays sometimes. So everyone's like letting loose. It's like, don't you have to go to work tomorrow? It's like, yeah, but we're not going to worry about that. And my only thought was I'm sipping here and like, well, I don't mind thinking about work, but I'm not going to bring up work because that's going to kill everyone's buzz. I clearly remember all the time when I'm sitting socially drinking, I'm incredibly alert and mindful as to not bring up things that people do not often bring up because they segregate the two things, like work and pleasure and whatnot. And I have this unpopular opinion that if I go to relax, I usually talk to my best friends about work. Like that's how you relax. You talk about the things that interest you. Lots of I can't go out with my coworkers. They only talk about work. Oh boy. And do we mean now hear me out here, Lotus. I think my coworkers did talk about work, but they talk about work in a like unhinged manner. And my thought was I literally talk about what work we need to do. Like, oh yeah, you know what? When I get back in the lab, I think we need to do this. This is really important. Like we have to start doing this. This is a good thing. What and then you break out like a napkin or something and write a note to yourself. Like, oh yeah, that's good. What you're talking about is totally the purpose of the no me something go no me. How would you read that character? I no me kai. Oh, no me kai. I see. Dogen has a video about it. I bet he does. Yeah. It's a little weird. Like hot pot. If you're gonna go hot pot, you talk about work. Or you talk about life. You talk the conversations are often about topics that are quite stressful. In a westernized way, so to speak. However, those things are not as stressful when you're sharing a meal and libation with them. So you kind of talk about the same topic, but not necessarily with the same fueled animosity, right? Or the same fueled stressor. So occasionally that happens where you talk about your grievances or like things that you want to get off your chest that still involves the topic of work, or some immediate environment, right? I kind of miss those days. I'm the without, I don't know how I can confirm this to you, but I like to believe that most of my friends and people that know me, I'm the guy who's listening and making it exhausting for them to like unpack their baggage. Like for me, I'm sitting there, I'm sipping like, oh, so how do you feel now about that? That kind of guy, right? I mean, I'm I'm not kidding that I sound like this almost all the time. I don't actually, this isn't a character or like a persona that I place myself. I actually do sound like this. Like when you sit there drinking and talking about how upset you are, I will probably sit there and encourage you to talk about how upset you are. That's probably how that works. Most of the time, you know, I tend to be a collector of stories, and most of it's in confidence. Obviously, there's I there's something very, if you're a listener and you're someone who is often very very approachable, you certainly become a collector of secrets, and not in a sense of a bad thing or a good thing. um you you collect a lot. It's fine to talk about that stuff. I just don't want to only talk about that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Lotus. So what you're saying is we should talk about work now. Kidding. All right. Let's talk about feelings, Lotus, because the unit 63 is about feelings. I don't mean that really. I'm gonna do feelings vocabulary. In fact, the current unit in the Chinese portion is feelings. Even. Oh, wonder if you'll get. No. Did not get that. 感じる. No, no 感じる. Typical stuff. I guess you'll find out right now. So yeah, 気分. 気持ちがいい。いい。悪い. As a antonym. I. 愛する. Also, some question stuff. から. どうして なぜ You look at the guidebook. You looked at the guidebook. Looks like new grammar. Anyways. Oh. For what? 65? Because 63 is, we're dropping 63 soon. Oh. Did you look at 63's grammar book, guidebook? Yeah, the guidebooks aren't so great. Okay. Alright, Lotus. You go enjoy your closet space. Okay. Oh, there was a lot of grammar in 63 though. Like new stuff. Do Tanoshi. Tanoshi. Tanoshimo. Tanashi. Kanashiso. Ureshi. Ureshi. Kawaii. 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 Shinsetsu. Shinsetsu. Skyreru. Skyreru. Omaru. Omaru. Feelings. Concerned, tired. Ibun. Sumaranai. Omoshiroi. in, so, mo, so, mo, kara, doshite, naze. Hima, hima, iya, chigai, chigau. Hima, ma. Yeah. Chigai. Chigai. Chigau. Alright. I think that's pretty good. Leaving that behind, let's go to new vocab. Describe belongings. Describe belongings. I don't know where that's going. There's so many things you can do. Mine lines up with the needs thing from Chinese. Ooh, there's a box. Alright, kasa. Kasa o something. Oh my gosh, we just got that character in Chinese. Wang Ji. Oh, it means the same thing. It's to forget. Oh wait, and that's onyomi, right? Old. Yeah, wasureru, right? No, wasureru. Yeah, wasureru. Yeah, 1G for forget. Kasa o wasuremashita.
Kasa o wasuremashita.
Yeah, wasuremashita. Oh, okay. Well, that's a repeat. Yeah, 1G. Just got that. It's not listed in the Hanzuba. 1G. Yeah, 1G. To forget. Neat. Wasuremashita. You gotta love it when they line up. Kuruma no key. Oh, what is key again? For the hotel unit. I don't remember. Doko desu ka? Ike? No. I don't know.
車の鍵はどこですか?
Kagi. Ah, yeah, kagi. Okay, kagi. Why is kagi so intense? Oh, but it does look like it's keen. Okay. So it's keen plus ken. Kage. Okay, that makes sense. Sure. This. Yeah, kage. At least that's what it looks like. Well, we'll see. We'll see when we get it. Kage.
車の鍵はどこですか?
Yeah, that's what I wrote. Okay. Yeah, that's what I wrote. Kuruma no kage wa doko desu ka? Which makes sense. Put those two together for keys. Makes sense. Because there's also a connection to tatemono, right? Because this is tatemono. This is in tatemono. Oops. That's awful. Well, you get the point. Right. This character. When you think about keys, you also think about buildings. And then keen, metal. So that's kind of neat. Alright, what do we have? Mise de zaifu wo nakushimashita. I don't think I got naku. Oh wait, I did have naku. Oh, it stays. Interesting. No, I don't have this race. Not this specific one. Nakusu? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't have nakusu. We have something else. I don't know what it is though. And they choose to use kana, yeah. Checks out. So, not nakusu. It makes sense though, because we have forget, right? We have forget. They're probably trying to use a association here. So nakusu is new, kana alone, which okay. Kono kono kanji jisho. Kono kanji jisho wa totemo thick. Yes.
この漢字辞書はとても熱いです。
Oh yeah, the other Atsui. And now we have all three Atsuis. That's a weird looking thing. Or thick. We didn't get Atsui in a when we got thin. Hikui. Like we got the kanji for Hikui, but we didn't get Atsui at the same time. So finally, all three Atsuis. It's been done. It's been done. The trifecta. Atsui, Atsui, and Atsui. That the kanji section is gonna be gonna have all three, which will be fun to see them, all three of them unite. As in temperature to the touch, and thick, which we already know that it's Atsui for all three back in the day when we only had kana for all three of them. Atsui is R, and then the other Atsui is related to double suns, so double suns, and then this current Atsui, which I have no like mnemonic for. It has a standard bracket. Gotta remember that it doesn't have a dot, so it's standard bracket. It has a day box or a thick box. It could be the thick box, the thick day box, and then it has or sheet, which often is dealing with the essence of something, like for example kashi or something. That's a way to think about it. I guess I could imagine as a thick box, and with shi, thick box shi for Atsui, for this Atsui. Although it's not that tough because we have two Atsuis. We can think of the other two Atsuis to get the third Atsui. Okay. Pen or sky? Okay. So skau, so skatte. Skatte. Oh. Skatte. Kaite kudasai. Neat. Makes sense.
ペンを使って書いてください。
書いてが、使って書いてください。Neat. Very neat. A command compound. Te form. Yeah, okay. The te form of a verb is very useful. For example, we use te form with kudasai to nicely ask someone to do something, like in the sentence, suwatte kudasai. For verbs that end with shimasu, you make the te form by replacing the shimasu with shite. Right. Fair enough. And that's a new one. We'll probably get it in this unit, I suppose. What does this mean? Push. Oh, osu. That's probably os. Oshite. So sono maybe. I'm guessing. Sono. Oh no, why? Botan. Sono botan o oshite kudasai.
そのボタンを押してください。
Yep. The only reason I know push is Osu, the game Osu. I have long suspected that Osu means to click on the circle, but it's push the circle. Wait, is the game Os after the verb? It not really. It's not clear if it is. However, it makes so much sense, you know, because it's a circle, right? And you're pushing the button or clicking the button. So for me, I've always associated os with the Japanese word os. So when people say osu, it's really close. However, hear me out here. The original game and the regional often says as. So as, but because of its like international appeal. But I'm pretty sure it's os. So like os as in pushing or clicking. So that's how I came to know it. So that's how I know this. So I would say yes, that they called it os because of pushing. It looks like a button. It smells like a button. There's contention. You know, kids do be kids. Yeah, oshite. Let's see, oshite kudasai. For verbs that end with imasu or rimasu, remove that ending at de. Okay, so they're slowly. They've done this 3 times now, I think. 3 times, where they picked a different ending. They picked a different ending and tell you how to conjugate the te form. So they've been doing it in like flips, and it kind of works. Like I only focus on the ones that they are doing, and I'm slowly like adding, like I suggested back then how I was going to do it, like 50-ish days ago, how I would do it moving forward, which is to pick my favorite vocabulary word, pick my favorite verbs, and build from there to remember the table, as opposed to like going to a table and then citing through them. I'm taking prototypic stuff, like, right, nonde, right, nonde, for example, or mine is tatte or tatsu for su, tatte, or suwatte are prototypics for that conjugation. So this is their example, right? Imasu and rimasu for this group. I don't actually know the first one.
吸います。
Oh, that's suimasu? Really? Interesting. Huh. Of all the ones... Okay. They're doing Ichidan here, right?
使います。
Oh no, just kidding. Not just Ichidan. I mean, not Ichidan. These are all Godans.
吸います。
Suimasu it's just su, right? These are
吸います
su, right? S-U-U, yeah.
吸います
Su,
使います
skau,
切ります
and kiru. Or, yeah, kiru. So all your u's. Or do, oh wait. Oh, that's interesting. Isn't this, is kiru irregular? No, it's just a do, right? It's just treated as a do. Yeah. It's a do go down. Yeah. So yeah, do's and oo's. Lewd and Lou. We have lewds. Okay. And then two. Two is the previous group. So the first group they introduced was two, which same belongs to this group. Two. So tatsu. Tatsu is the first one. Okay, and then I wonder we're gonna
吸います
get suimas. Why would suimas be in this unit? Or belongings? Where Sky, Kiru,
使います
Skau, and Kiru, I can see how they would put that in. Okay. Yeah. Tsukatte kudasai. For a verb that ends with kimas, replace that end with ite. So ku. Right. Ku. Ite. Oh, hey, this is new too. Does this have anything to do with stacking? Oh, no. It doesn't. Oh, it does. Oh, placing. Yeah, placing. Okay.
起きます
Okimas. Yeah, to place on top. It looks slightly different from what I... Oh, no, it is. This is from Shashinko. That's why, no, it had something to do with like placing something or stacking. And it's also part of another phrase for like literally stacking things. But okimasu to place, put. Aw, this is kind of cute. So okimasu, so okimasu, wait, oite,
置いて
oite. What was our kaku? Kaku was one of our prototypic kus, or e, kaku, and kiku, and aku. There are plenty of kus, tons of kus. Neat. All right. Long unit. All right. Love new units. Every 3 days is like a breath of fresh air. And since I'm not doing Inktober anymore, I spent pretty much all my evening thinking about Japanese and Chinese in like a different way, like literal vocabulary way. So now it's less stressful or it's a lot less. I'm not like pausing a lot more when it comes to new vocab day. Like, I still remember all the Chinese vocabulary right now, as opposed to like after an Inktober session, I'm like, do I remember? And my only silver lining is we invested in mnemonics, right? So I've already built the Venn diagram in my head or the storyboard in my head already. And as long as I get the first tether, the rest of it follows after. So that's kind of the strategy that we have come to rely on.
太いペンをください。
You what, mate? Doi? Wait,
太いペンをください。
doi.
太い
Doi. Oh. That's how you're gonna introduce it. Wait. leave it up to Duolingo to give another way of expressing thick. Okay, futoi, interesting. They're using Thai. Not Japanese Thai, sorry. Chinese Thai. Interesting. Futoi.
太いペンをください。
Futoi pen o kudasai. Thick pen, please.
辞書は薄くありません。
Usku? Oh, hey, yeah. Wow, that's so much more complicated. Wait, usku? Oh my gosh, it's not the same. Wait, this can't be.
薄く
Oh my gosh, so they introduced two new ways of expressing. So it's neither atsui nor is it hikui. Now we have what the oh, it looks like it's
薄く 薄く
it's so hard. We'll see it later, but so
辞書は薄くありません。
usku arimasen. Okay. Dictionaries are not in. No, sir, they aren't.
細いペンはありますか？
Okay, osoi. Okay, I can get by osoi. Oh, I totally forgot. You can say osoi. Shashinko. Lamppost. Right? Lamppost. Osoi. Oh no. Why are you giving me so many of these? Oh, okay. Well, osoi pen wa arimasu ka? Usui? Used for thin, flat objects. Oh, it says usui?
細い
Wait. Oh, it's usku? Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I was gonna find out eventually. Wait. What did I... Okay, I don't know what I said though. So I don't even remember what I said. But that's fine. Flat objects. It's used for thin, flat objects. Okay. Now we have the other thin. This is osoi.
細いペンはありますか？
You eventually find out, so you don't have to clarify any of the kana because you have to match them, right? These are new vocabulary words. Not this one though. Osoi technically not. Osoi pen wa arimasu ka? Uh,
その教科書は厚いですか？
oh, there's the atsui that we were expecting. その教科書は厚いですか? Yeah. So I don't know what I actually said. So I can't even remember what I said or what I thought I heard. But that stuff is self-correcting. Let's see. Is
その服は厚くありません。
yeah, atsuku. Okay, atsuku. So sono fu wa atsuku arimasen.
「この本はあまり厚くありません。」この本は厚くあまりこの本はあまり厚くありません。ありません。
I think we're probably going to also make note of this because this is a grammar point. so far?
店で細いペンを買いました。
店で細いペンを買いました。
このシャツは少し薄いです。この
薄い、このシャツは
薄い。このシャツは少し薄いです。
少し薄いです。太い。Wow. Way to really lean in on that one, Duolingo. 太い。
このお箸は少し太いです。
このお箸は少し太いです。Okay. Okay. 細い。はい、細い。細い。熱い。食べ物。太い。薄い。
この漢字辞書はとても厚いです。
この漢字辞書はとても厚いです。I forgot who mentioned this to me. Oh, it was Hideyoshi. There is a reason to say kanji dictionary versus a Japanese dictionary. Oh, no. Sort of. This is in regards to a comment made about Chinese dictionary. I can kind of see why, like, there was a time, when you're thinking about a language, you're like, yeah, well, it's an English dictionary, as opposed to like an alphabet dictionary or something. However, it could be like a pinyin dictionary and a Hanzi dictionary. So I could definitely see saying this actually, like specifically saying kanji dictionary as opposed to like this Japanese dictionary. This kanji dictionary is very, what do we do? Totemo atsui desu. Okay, so go here again. 太い。細い。今週末。When's 今週末 here? Okay. And then 薄い。薄い。厚い。
そのスカートは薄くないですか？
そのスカートは薄くないですか？薄くないですか？ Okay. そのスカートない。something かに other, so other no book です。Interesting. Hoka. No, that's not Hoka. But other. At least that's what that says to me. Something other. However, Hon is the only kanji that I have a read for. so far in that phrase. I go slowly on narrow roads. Huh. Semi Michi. Oh, wait. Oh. Narrow. Oh. Intriguing. I wonder if I'm gonna get a semi as well. Huh. Shows you that I don't read the choices before translating. Let's see. I go slowly. Interesting. Do we also do the thing? No, it doesn't look like you can. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
細い
I'm guessing 細い
道
道は
涼し
ooh,
涼し
that's cold. Huh.
炭
I don't actually know what that is.
ピザピザ、ゆっくりゆっくり
almost pretty. It's definitely an adverb. You couldy. Yukuri is slowly, probably. I mean, there's no other, like, really weird thing, so I'm guessing that's slowly. It sounds like slowly.
ゆっくり
Since I have no other word that says slow. Yukuri. Go.
ます
Uh,
ます
how do I go? How the heck do I go here? Huh.
どれ どれ
Honestly, I have no idea. I guess we're just gonna have to guess something and then find out. Can you verbage? Huh. Can you verbage?
炭
I don't know what this is.
ます
Just guess that. Yeah, I don't actually know what this is. So it's a verb, obviously. Interesting. Sumi. Miru? No. Just kidding. Sumu. No, not Sumu. What the heck? Huh. Okay, I'm gonna need some. Oh, Susumi. Interesting. So it's Susumi. Huh. Alright. Susumi. Oh, you know what? I think I did get this. We got this for directions, I think. Where you say like go straight, go left, go right. Lotus, I know. I'm looking it up right now. The reference is in front of me. I literally have a whole page of definitions. Susumi. Susumu. I'm not sure if I had the kanji for that. You said like 5 minutes ago? Yeah, and I was doing that like 5 minutes ago. That's not the... Okay. I think we are gonna enter that same discussion a bit again about looking at things and finding things out, and making educated guess is part of the learning process, but I have been doing it for the last 5 minutes. There's no pain involved. Like that's the whole point of the whole overcorrecting thing. I think you have a bit of impatience, much like Hideyoshi. I don't remember if this was introduced before, or this might be the first time. I guess there will be a prompt for coming up? No prompt coming up. And even if you sent it 5 minutes ago, I was talking about it 5 minutes ago. So that means you didn't wait 5 minutes to send it 5 minutes. It's that colored pencil thick.
色鉛筆。
色鉛筆。その色鉛筆を。Where are we going with this? Matsui? No. Oh. 細くない。Yeah, okay. 細くない? No.
細く。太い。
太い。
ですか。惜しい。
Alright.
惜しい。
I guess we're getting that soon. I guess that's not a negation thing. But to express is that colored pencil thick, you could also say, isn't that colored pencil thin? Yeah. Or isn't that colored pencil thin? They used a futoi here. There a thin pen? Is there a thin pen?
Pen!
Yeah, I have to make it clear again that taking guess and doing things have very little to do with pain. I think that's a projection of one's own frustrations. Pen wa hasoi desu ka? Or hasoi arimasu ka? Oh, is there? Is there?
ありますか?
Whoops. Oh, is there a thin pen? Whoops. Yep.
細い。
Wait,
はありますか?
wrong phrasing. Invite someone. I'm sure Hank will be okay with that.
押します。
押します。押します。押しました。
押しまし。押しません。
すいません。
押しません。押します。
ます。round 丸い。
丸い。
うん。紙
紙。
紙。そのお皿は丸いです。
このお皿は丸いです。OK。
紙に鉛筆で丸を書きました。
紙に鉛筆で丸い。Oh。丸を。丸を書きました。
紙に鉛筆で丸を書きました。
丸を書きました。Interesting。紙に鉛筆で丸を書きました。丸。Makes sense that it'd be a circle without the E. Enpitsu. Amini. I drew a circle on the paper with a pencil. Heck you with your ordering.
誰がボタンを押しますか？
ボタンを押しますか？誰がボタンを押しますか？押しますか？
誰がボタンを押しますか？
Okay. Really? That's a past tense.
ボタン。
ボタン。
彼は黄色いボタンを押しました。
押しました。Okay. 彼は黄色いボタンを押しました。
その丸いボタンを押しました。
丸い。
その
丸いボタンを
押し
ました。
その丸いボタンを押しました。
So many synonyms.
丸いスプーンで食べます。
丸いスプーンで食べます。丸いスプーン。Imagine eating with a round spoon. Kind of reminds me of the Korean places. Like they're exceptionally round. There are some exceptionally round spoons.
紙。
紙があります。
ます。
誰
がボタンを押します。押しますか？誰がボタンを押しますか？ Two sheets 2枚。Okay, sorry. 紙を2枚ください。
紙
紙を2枚。2枚。おー、紙を2枚ください。
ください。
すいません。
すいません。Oh, they really are gonna put in すいません。It's this radical for すいません? Oh. Interesting. That all the other instances of this radical does not help me with this. It's like we're using rote memory here. Okay, すいません。
すいません。
That this is the only tense, and すいませんでした is probably the only other tense that I would probably use or remember to use.
すいます。
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 すいました。
すいました。
Although
すいません。
it depends on how. Wait. Actually, how specific are there other uses? Oh no. There are other uses. I suppose. To suck, to sip, to slurp. Oh, interesting. Absorb, to soak up, to kiss. Oh, interesting. Kidding. Let's see. Wasn't the other one? Dang it. What is it? Couldn't have been Su, right? Is it? No. Oh, why would you use Su? That's interesting. To suck, to sip, to slurp. Sui, right? Su. But there's also Susuru. Susuru as well. Susuru is when I think of to slurp or to sip. I guess it says loudly. Is Su to suck, to sip, to slurp conservatively? That's kind of funny. That's a funny question. And the kanji, oh, I didn't realize the kanji for oh, it's usually written in kana alone, but the kanji is really cool. It's really funny. Susuru looks really funny, or I mean, like, it's this. Susuru for slurp it's pretty good. Shame it's not.
すいません。
I'll probably still use it.
すいません。すいません。
鍵。
鍵。
車の鍵はどこですか？
車の鍵はどこですか？
店で財布をなくしました。
店で財布をなくしました。なくしました。
店で財布をなくしました。
なくしました。OK。Get rid of, to eliminate, to remove also. Interesting. なくす。
大変です。鍵をなくしました。
大変です。
大変。
大変ね。
大変です。鍵をなくしました。
鍵を。
です。
大変です。大変です。なぎ I mean, kagi?
鍵
Kagi?
お
Kagi o なくしました。
なくました。
大変です。Oh no. I'm in trouble. Oh, but we could. Oh, man. But there's also using komaru. The way they translate I'm in trouble. Interesting. 困っています。困っていました。or いません。困っています。or 困りました。Interesting. 大変です。That's a familiar phrase versus 困りました。
財布をなくしました。交番に行きます。
交番に行きます。財布をなくしました。Yeah, 交番に行きます。Way to throw in a vocabulary from last unit. 交番。
タバコを吸いますか？
And there it is. タバコ吸いますか？
高校生はタバコを吸ってはいけません。
高校生はタバコをOoh. Oh, you know what? I wonder if... Yeah, let's look up an entry. This would be a new age word, right? Oh, that explains... Wait. Oh, tenshi tobacco. Oh, that makes sense. Sorry, denshi tobacco of electricity. And yeah, using she in that way with denshi tobacco. Interesting. So it has been adopted. Okay. Electric cigarettes, e-cigarettes, denshi tobacco. Like my thought was koukose, and koukose wa probably denshi tobacco. If it was to like be used in the affirmative, like, or a question I would ask, probably denshi. But I'm kind of curious what the state of smoking is among Japanese youth. 高校生はタバコを吸ってはいけません。Yeah. Oh, well, that's good to know, I suppose.
高校生はタバコを吸ってはいけません。
吸ってはいけません。Right? Oops. It's not to say that they don't. I actually don't really know.
父はタバコを吸っています。
父はタバコね？
父はタバコを吸っています。
吸っています。Okay. 父は this is in my opinion a very normative thing for my parents. So the current anyone who's around 30 or 40 now who had parents, Asian, especially Asian parents, especially the male figure, the father figure. Chiwa, it's kind of like a cultural thing. not necessarily the same reasons as the westernization, popularization of cigarette smoking. Ichi wa a different catalyst. Chichi wa
タバ
tobacco
コ
を吸っています。
います。
吸っています。
これは兄の家の鍵です。
これは兄の家の家の鍵です。鍵です。Wait, English. Hold. Okay. これは兄の家の鍵です。They want this, but I kind of want to test. This is my big brother's house's. Oh no. My big brother. No, there's no double possession. We couldn't test a double possession. Like my big brother's house's keys, as opposed to key, as opposed to the other way around. Okay. 高校生。Let's see. 高校生はタバコを吸ってはいけません。
いけません。
父
は
タバコを
吸っています。
ます。
That's actually kind of true. I could say, like, 父はタバコを吸っていました。Because he did. He used to smoke.
彼
彼は
タバコ
を
吸って吸ってます。
Just kidding. Wrong tense.
起きました。
Oh, yeah, see? Wait. Hold up. So now I'm confused. I could have sworn that that in the guidebook the guidebook was missing the stroke. It looked like this in the guidebook. And I was a little bit confused. It might actually had a stroke here. But in Shashinko, I had this little thing here. So maybe it's too crunched, so you can't see it. I gotta look at the guidebook again. I was like, wait a minute. Oku doesn't look like... What happened to the L? So, interesting.
起きました。
We might have to look up the print version of Oku. Is there an alternative form under here? Let's see. No, I don't see any alternative form. It might be too squished to see. Although it really did look like it was centered. I think that might actually be a print error.
起きました。
Yeah, we might as well. Yeah. Look. I need to know now. Pretty sure. Where is it? Yeah, this is a print error.
起きます。
Unless there's something weird about it. I don't see another print alternative. Let's go look. Kind of curious. Oku print. Kanji print. Look at Oku kanji print. Dang it. There's more than one. Yeah. Wait. Oku. Oh, yeah, it is a print. It is a print variant. So there are, oh, interesting. There are 2 print variances for Oku. And they have both of them. Yeah. So that's interesting to note. So Oku has 2. One like this. Because I clearly see it in different resources. The one that I'm more used to is the one that is shifted. Yeah. So interesting. So either. It's another one of those, it's a day. It's a day situation again. A day situation.
石鹸
Oh, what is that? Seiken. Okay, so we have a rock. What the heck? Okay, this is I like this is exciting. Wow, this character is very exciting. What the heck? That takes the cake now.
石鹸
Seiken. Seiken. I don't know. It can be anything. Not a vocabulary word I'm familiar with either.
石鹸
And
細い
Osoi
起きました
I'm used to this one. This okimashita. Written this way.
薄い
薄い
太い
太い
石鹸
石
石
鹸
鹸
That's for soap? Oh, now it's not as exciting. I mean, it kind of looks like a bar of soap. Oh, you know what? It kind of looks like a bottle dispenser for liquid soap.
石鹸
Seiken. Okay.
石鹸で服を洗います。
Seiken de fuku wo araimasu. Okay. Sure.
今、これを使っていますか？
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 使っていますか？ Sounds so weird today, Oscar.
「部屋にテーブルを置きます」
部屋にテーブルを置きます。What? I put what? Oh, straight up, I put the table. Okay. I'll put the table in a room. I'm like, now I'm just imagining this person picking up like a dining room table, single, like barehanded. Wait, what is your? I will put a table in the room. Oh, come on, articles.
パンをナイフで切ってください。
knife. Knife de eat. Okay, right. So we're going with iru, right? Iru. Itte kudasai. Kudasai. I'm waiting for them to say cheeseをナイフで切ってください. Please cut the cheese. Sometimes intrusive, immature thoughts come flooding in.
この紙を2つに切ってください。この紙を2つに切ってください。
この紙をね。
この紙を2つに切ってください。2つ
意味。
この紙を2つに切ってください。
切って。
切って。
Wait. この紙。
この紙を2つに切ってください。この紙を2つに切ってください。この紙を2つに切ってください。ください。
Interesting. So you're cutting it into 2 pieces. Huh. That's a grammar point. Cutting it into 2.
この紙を2つに切ってください。
Interesting. Okay.
汚い言葉を使ってすみません。
汚い言葉。ね？汚い言葉を。Oh, dirty word? Oh my goodness. Foul language? 汚い言葉. Oh my gosh. 汚い言葉を. Oh, that's kind of cute though. Combining 汚いand 言葉 or foul language. 汚い言葉を使ってすみません. Okay. Sorry for using foul language. Interesting. すみません.
カバンをここに置いてください。
Kabam. Oh, okay. So they went back to kabam as opposed to kabam, the kanji. Talked about this too. Kabam. Kabamをここに置いてください。いや、置いてください。
カバンをここに置いてください。
置いてください。Please put the ここに。Okay, so we're getting this structure, right? This structure is pretty cool. I like this now. We're doing a lot of compound stuff. So now we have in action, right? In action, which can be a compound verb as well, and then having something that is an object that is being modified in a manner. So right, in a manner by a compound or a verb, right? As a in the imperative. That's kind of neat, and it's being used really frequently right now. So you're kind of getting used to that.
石鹸はそこに置いてあります。
石鹸。
石鹸。
石鹸。 soap.
石鹸はそこに置いてあります。は
Wait.
おい石鹸はそこに置いてあります。そこに置いてあります。
Yeah, so now it's like, oh, and this is not, yeah, so interesting. So
石鹸はそこに置いてあります。
I placed soap there. The soap is placed there. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I see that. Oh, that's because the soap is marked by the topic. Yeah, soap is placed there. Interesting. Okay.
お箸はお皿の前に置いてください。
箸はお皿の前に置いてください。So please place the chopsticks in front of the plates. Or is it the other way around? Wait. No. Please put. Please put. Please put your chopsticks in front of your plate. Oh, in your plate. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, alright.
ナイフを使ってパンを切りました。
ナイフを使ってパンを切りました。Oh, neat. Well, that is interesting. So you can, okay. ナイフを使ってパンを切りました。だって。Interesting. I cut the bread using a knife. ナイフを使ってパンを切りました。Wow, you can say so many things without a conjunction. I've underestimated how many ways you could say something without a conjunction. So it's kind of like gerunding. Knifeを使って. We'll see how consistent that is. A gerund phrasing. Huh. Gerund. And then there's this too. Okay.
紙。
紙 紙を2つ2つにcut 切ってください。
切って
こ
こ
の紙を2つに切ってください。
ください。石鹸
石鹸で
服を
洗います。
洗い
ます。
ます。
I said 洗います。Or I might have said 洗います。洗います。Sorry for using your desk. Oh yeah. Desk. 机。あなたの机を使ってすみません。
使ってすみません。
Ooh. I'm really liking the swap up in sentence structure. Like most of this unit outside of like the introducing the new vocab in simple sentences, I kind of like that is definitely a new structure.
忘れません。
忘れません。Okay. 忘れません。
忘れません。忘れません。
Alright, I get it.
カップ
of course.
机にカップを置きました。
机にカップ。Wait, yeah. 机にカップを置きません？ I mean, 置きました。Makes sense. I place a cup on the table. So 机に
カップ
を置きました。
机にカップを置きました。
A box. Oh, Kumi.
箱
Oh no, that's not even close. Why did I think of Kumi? Komi. Bako. Oh no, this is Bako. Sorry, just kidding. The way I can correct myself on Bako is Gomi Bako. This is Bako, right? Oh, Hako. Oh, because of ha into ba. Oh, yeah, right. If it's placed next to Gomi, it becomes ba instead of ha. Okay. So we have the hunbun pun thing going, or the honbon thing going. So hako when it's standing alone. Neat. Okay. Hako.
箱にカップを入れました。
箱にカップを入れました。Right, 入れました would be to yeah, to place. Oh man, they use the word put again. All right, that's fine. I don't necessarily think. I wonder what the expression is if you said so what do I mean if I said hako ni kapu o okimashita? Does it mean I place on the box as opposed to I put in the box? Huh. Probably. That's kind of neat. It's kind of challenging the limitations of English, though, in this case. Put is not great, and they're using prepositions to offset that. I see. Yeah, I put the cup in the box. Which technically in is from hakuni, right? Hakoni, right? The ni, but it's ire or right, iru. The iru? Yeah. Iru is also like to place into some. No, ireru. Wait. Yeah, ireru is to place in something. So to put like that's interesting. Ireru. My bad. I said iru. Ireru, right? Iremashita. Not because this is transitive. Iru would be in trans, right? Or actually, not be both. No, iru is almost exclusively. Yeah, it is exclusively in trans. Okay. I guess we'll find out. A pocket? Oh no. Paquetto. Oh no, poquetto. Now, okay, so you're gonna go with botan, but you're gonna not go with paquetto. You went with poquetto. Come on.
ポケット
ポケット。
ポケット。
ポケットの中に鍵があります。
ポケットの中に鍵があります。Okay.
傘を忘れました。
朝を忘れました。
彼の名前を忘れました。
彼ね。
彼の名前を忘れました。彼の名前を
忘れました。
忘れました。
Forgot his name.
私の名前を忘れましたか？
私の名前。
私の名前を忘れましたか？
私の名前を忘れましたか？ Get my name. Interesting. What is inside the box? Okay. 箱の中には何ですか？
何？
Oh, Nani? Oh, wait. Whoa. Hold. What is inside the box? Oh, just kidding.
ありますか？ 何？わ？が？わ？
I'm like, wait a minute. What's happening? What is inside the box? Where are you going with this? I'm like, oh yeah, there are two ways to express existence, right? Yeah. 箱の中には何がありますか? Could it be flipped? No, I think this is fine. I often forget people's names. You and me both.
僕
僕はよ
よく
よく人の
人
の名前
を
を座ります。or
忘れ
忘れます。座ります。忘れます。
忘れ
私はよく人の名前を忘れます。Wait. Oh, there's watashi too. I saw boku and I was like, oh, they're switching it up to boku. But the watashi is here too. Huh. What a coincidence. I put the lime in the coconut. Wait, can I say that? No, I don't know how to say coconut. I actually don't know how to say lime either. Okay. Put the cup in the box. I put the cup in the box. Okay.
箱
箱にカップを入れました。
ました。
All right, we got through all the. Oh, wow, there's a lot. This unit is a lot. Good thing I'm not doing anything before this. Is there a thin pen? Oh, is there? それは oh yeah, I got hyper focus. それは細いペンです。or 細いペンありますか？細いペン
ありますか？
Oh wait. wait. Something's not right here. Can I get away with that? Wait. Nah. Just kidding. I need the wa. Because I'm not marking the topic. Darn it. Nine of choices. Oh wait. Oh, I could have tested it. I could have placed oh no, in front of pen. Just to see if they accept it. 石鹸。
今、これを使っていますか？
今、これを使っていますか？
ポケット。
instead of バトン。
これは兄の家の鍵です。
これは兄の家の鍵。鍵です。
これは兄の家の鍵です。
鍵です。Ooh, can we do it now? This is my this is the key to No, you can't. You can't do it the other way. Okay.
紙。汚い言葉を使ってすみません。
汚い言葉を使ってすみません。A phrase that I've sensed. Actually, I guess I do excuse myself sometimes from using hyperbolic language, but largely I haven't said this since I was 7. I'm gonna say since I was 7 or something, only because of a very specific event. But yeah. I usually say something like, sorry for potentially using disagreeable language. But foul language is rarely ever. Kitanai kotoba.
その色鉛筆は太いですか？
What?
その色鉛筆は太いですか？
その
色鉛筆。色鉛筆。
その鉛筆。鉛筆を。ね。
その色鉛筆は太いですか？
太い。太いですか？
は。
いろいろ太いですか？ No。
太いですか？その色鉛筆は太いですか？
そ
その色鉛筆は太いですか？
太いですか？ Okay。
ペンを使って書いてください。
ペンを使って、Yeah, I like this。ペンを使って、書いてください。使って書いてください。Okay. Anyways. So far, the gerund that I see is using scatte.
彼の名前を忘れました。
I wasn't paying attention.
彼の名前を忘れました。彼の名前を
忘れました。
忘れました。ナイフを使ってパンを切りました。
Whoops.
切り
I saw kitty and I thought knife.
ナイフ
ナイフを
切り手
切り手 Wait,
手切り
just kidding. ナイフを
使って
使ってパンを切りました。Yeah, so far just Scowl is the more common one. So we'll stick to using that as our prototypic one, right? Scowl. パン
を切りました。このお箸は少し太いです。この
箸は
このお箸は少し太いです。
少し太いです。
少し太いです。
この箸は少し太いです。Oh. You wanted me to honorific the hashi. Dang.
このお箸は少し太いです。
That's the joke. Right?
このお箸は
That's what I mean by honorificing things.
少しです。です。
少し
太いです。
I wanted to honorific the pen earlier. If they'll accept. What the? That's not. No. There's so much in this. Okay. It felt like so much, anyways. Atsui. Wait. Not atsui. Usui.
薄い。
Hot dog. Oh my goodness. It's actually preferring. Oops. Oh my gosh.
薄い。
薄い。
Wow.
薄い。
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 Oh, this is an interesting
薄い。
character.
薄い。
薄い。
薄い。薄い。
薄い。
細い。
細い。
That's fine.
細い。
細い。
細い。 細い、
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 細い、細い、
細い、
薄い、
Okay. Uh,
薄い、
interesting they didn't bring
Usui.
up hikui.
薄い、
I was half expecting
薄い、
薄い、
hikui as well.
薄い、
Missed opportunity.
薄い、
Well, I suppose it'll be in this exercise somewhere.
薄い、薄い、
薄い、
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 Whoops.
薄い、
Oi. Oi. Sui.
薄い、
太い、
Oi.
太い、
Sui.
太い、
Oi. Yeah. Young, but
若い、
wakai. Wakai.
薄い、
Usui.
遠い、
Oi. Oi.
安い、
Yasui.
太い、
Sui.
太い、
Oi.
細い、
Osoi.
太い、
Oi. Toi.
薄い、
Usui.
高い、 汚い、
薄い、
Sui.
薄い、
薄い、
Oops.
薄い、
Toi. Hirui.
広い、
Hiroi. Whoops. Hiroi. Oh, there it is. Hikui.
高い、
Takai.
低い、
Hikui.
太い、
Oi. And then that brings in. Oh, actually, I don't know if there's any high. Probably. Do I use? I think I use. Oh wait, I guess that removes the need to know. uh.
太い、
Oi.
近い、
Chikai.
薄い、
Usui.
太い、
Oi.
多い、
Oi.
広い、
Hiroi. Okay. Atsui. Atsui.
熱い、
Here comes all the Atsuis.
熱い、
熱い、
熱い、熱い、
暑い
暑い
暑い、
暑い、
暑い
暑い
暑い。暑い。
暑い
細い。
細い。細い。
細い
細い
細い、
細い、
細い
細い
細い。細い。
薄い
薄い、
薄い
Oops.
薄い
薄い。薄い。
薄い
I don't have like a reasonable way of
薄い
interpreting how this is thin.
薄い、
薄い、
薄い
It's more of a
薄い
薄い。
rote memory situation for this one
薄い。
for the time being.
暑い、
暑い。
This one's okay.
暑い。
As I click on
暑い
暑い
the radicals in the wrong order.
暑い、
暑い、
暑い
暑い
暑い。
Oh, we have a very short
Atsui.
Chinese lesson, like a super short Chinese lesson this time around. Good time to get some rest. This one seems a little short, but I actually think they omit it.
Kenta
There's the Kenta. That's how I... it's Kenta and Tatemono, probably, will be the association at some point.
太い
We have Toi first. Because of Ta, the Kenta. Fair enough.
京都
Kyoto. Kyoto. Probably a name. So Kenta is a name, so they include a name. Kyoto.
質問
Shichumon. That's okay. There's
Semai.
Semai. Yeah, I was expecting Semai to show up too when they used Hosoi to describe Michi.
太い
Hosoi.
Ken-
Kenta.
太い、
Hosoi. Oh, they're cozy. Hosoi.
ケンタ、
Kenta.
けん太い
太い
Hosoi. 留学。
留学
留学。You, son of a bee sting. Yuka.
夕方
Yugata. Oh, okay. Gata. Yugata.
健太
Kenta.
早い
Okay. Alright. Okay. Kenta.
健太
Kenta. 太い。
ケンタ
ケンタ。
ケン
太い。
太い。
ケンタ。
言葉
あ
ケンタ
ケンタケン
太い。太い。田中太い。
太い。
ケンタ山口汚
太い。
太い。
い
万人
万人。はい。
中
うん。
太い。
太い。
ケンタ
ケンタ。あ砂糖。
砂糖。
ケンタ
ケンタ。
ケン
太い。
太い。遅い。
遅い。
遅い。
ケンタ中山
ナオミ。
直美
太い
太い。
い
太い。
太い。
母親
母親。
300
300。
教室
教室。教室。
ケン
ケンタ。太い。遅い。太い。
細い細い
細い
細い
細い。
細い。
細い
細い
細い細い
Alright. 遅い。暑い。
あ
遅い。暑い。
熱い。細い。低い。悪い。痛い。
細い
遅い。
細い
暑い。
細い。
遅い。
軽い。
軽い。
細い。
暗い。
暗い。
暗い。Dang it. I said spicy. 暗い。暗い。
熱い。
暑い。
怖い。
暑い。
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 重い。甘い。
甘い。
細い。熱い。
暑い。長い。
長い。汚い。
汚い。
暗い。
暗い。
暑い。
暑い。
寒い。
寒い。
細い。
い。Alright. That's the end of 15 minutes. Alright. Let's gather up. Oh, that's from yesterday. Alright. There are so much more vocabulary than this. Right? Maybe not. There are some katakana stuff as well. So, describe belongings, right? What do we have as descriptors? Do we have belongings to describe? Let's throw in some belongings to describe, right? Hon? Wait, that's not it. Right. Jisho. 教科書、教科書。教科書。財布 I'm actually not too confident with Saifu. Haven't used it in a while. Maybe it's this. I'll have to double check this. Okay. Oh, it's okay. It's not Tsu either. It's that was a little sloppy. So Saifu. Saifu. Is there any other belonging that we could use? Oh, right. We have Kami. Is Kami not on here? Intriguing. Oh no, wait. It is. It just looks very weird. It's here. Oh, it's really congested. They're not angled like that. Kami. One Kami. Any is there any other belongings? Oh well, I guess we have Ke Sen Se something. Sekin. Seken. Oh my gosh, Seken. I got them backwards. It's fine. Like I combined the initial with the other initial or I combine a final with the other initial and etc. Seken. Actually, I want to see how this is written. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Seken. Alright, we got soap. Seken. Seken. Oh, also Haku. Hako. Sorry, Hako. Hako. Or box. Hako. Okay, Hako here. This kind of reminds me of the current Chinese unit, which is basically the targets and then lots of descriptors. Just target and lots of descriptors. Any other item that came up? Talked about textbooks, dictionaries, forgetting our wallets. Kagami. Teiburu. I guess teiburu. Isu. Skue. Okay. Let's do those. Skue. Skue. Okay. Teiburu. The heck? Am I being a pep? Or... How do I do the... How do I type that? Do I have to do this? Oh, I do. I do have to do the hyphen. Totally forgot how to type katakana on the keyboard. Teiburu. Isu? Isu is actually kind of important for my Chinese unit because the right radical is actually something else now. 奇怪. The T in 奇怪. Yeah, those are some belongings, alright. I think that's a pretty decent amount of... I guess there were clothing too. The one that I remember is Scato. Ska... That's a pretty decent amount. The one that we are required is Ami, and what is it? Sekin. Oh, and Ako. Oh, there's pen, right? There's pen, iro enpitsu. I can enpitsu. Why do you have to be so complicated? It really isn't that complicated because it's 3 of the combination of radicals, but iro enpitsu. There was something else that dealt with that. Oh, I guess we can lump and iro enpitsu and enpitsu with ami, and how can we bolster Sekin. No shampoo. Shower, no shower. That's a position or a place. Nothing with soap. Haku. Hako. Hako. Not that much. Okay, this will be okay. Lots of the vocabulary really dealt with changing out objects that you function, right? And then most of the stuff is descriptors. So let's go over our descriptors. We have usui. So, usui. Usui is thin. So then, because we know thin, we know atsui. Right. Atsui. Atsui, as well as doi, right. So atsui. Oh, actually, and since we know usui, we also know hosoi. Right. Hosoi and usui. Hosoi and usui. And then futoi and atsui. And then they threw in warui. Not warui, marui. Marui. I bet. Marui. Just round. Oh, I guess then they threw in sara. Sara for something that's round. Or a spoon. There's naifu as well for cutting and stuff. Wow, there were a lot of objects. This unit had tons of objects. Naifu. Ohashi. The other hashi. The chopsticks hashi. Wow. Okay. So do I do the right naifu? Right, naifu. Did they have? Did I hear? Yeah. Spoon. Right. Spoon. And hashi. Hashi I haven't written in a while. As opposed to our newest one, hashi. For a bridge. So hashi. That's hashi. Oh, wait. There's a mark here that I'm missing. And I don't know where it goes. Actually, I wanna... Oh, wait. Oh, no. It's the dot above it. So it's like... There's a dot here. I think. I'm gonna go double check. Let's double check this for hashi. My eyes. It's okay. Get the other hashi, please. Stop giving me bridge. Yeah, it's the dot above. So hashi. Okay, and now we have marui. Which I think, yeah, marui. Remarks upon the etymology of Sara and Sara. I don't know if I don't know, or Sara and whatever the other thing is. I haven't used the other thing, so I have no idea. The other is blood. Oh, that's interesting. And then keen plus building. Son of a bee sting. Kagi. Kagi. Oh no, we have to. You know what? We can place it with Saifu. Where's Saifu at? Here. Kagi. Kagi. Okay. And that's not where it ends, because we also have predicates, which aren't ever logged in the kanji section. Okay. But yeah, in early history, blood was offered on plates and bowls for some reason. Oh, that sounds about right, actually. It checks out. Let's think to our predicates. This is where our grammar points come in, actually. Skau. So, skatte is very useful. I like it. Oh, there's like pan. Oh my gosh, there are a lot of objects in this unit. We have food to cut and paper and oh, okay. So let's do skau. Skau is fantastic. Wait, did I screw this up? I think I missed a stroke. Yeah, I missed a stroke. Okay. So skau, which we use. I'm gonna mark this way to remind myself. Oh, skatte. So, skatte. That was very useful. That occurred a lot. I need a prototypic of... This also went into another one, so maybe like which kiru is used here. We have wasureru. Wasureru used something from Chinese. So, yo wasureru, which is where the saifu came from. Wasureru. Let's look at our objects. What else can we be doing? Mata arus. Ooh, for kite. Kite. I like that phrase where you used a ni and like tatsu. Tatsu ni kite. That was pretty sweet. Cut something into two. It's kind of a similar structure to this. So all those stuff is pretty cool. We had ikemasen again. So ikemasen. Let's we'll do this. It's a you had any kana stuff? I remember there is one kana only. What is it? Oh, lost. Nakusu. Right? So instead of forgetting, you lost it. So these two are coupled. So we'll link these two together for tomorrow. I still think kitenai kotoba takes a honorable mention. So we're gonna say kitenai. Oh, and then ending with sumimasen. Yeah, kitenai kotoba is pretty funny. Right. Kitenai kotoba. Kotoba. I really like the structure that they started using over and over again. That's so good. It allows gerunding. Lots of gerund phrases. Gerund phrases are useful. Like doing something in the means of doing something else. Like by means, a more descriptive means. I think that's as far as I can go with grammar. So those grammar points are super important. Pretty cool. There was a side note for taihen desu for being like I'm in trouble. Although that's fine. So we can do that. Taihen desu. That's an interpretive thing. That's the only interpretive thing that I can remember right now. And right, taihen desu. Okay. We made up for all like the missing things there's a lot of missing things. I think the way they categorize used in new words, or as opposed to saying used in new words, I feel like changing the spot to used in words, in other words, or returning words, because I like the way the Hanzi section is done, where the used in new words is more like used in again in some other way. Although the reason why I'm guessing that they say use in new words is largely due to the nature that they actually have to be new words, as in vocabulary words. And this is a list of the new vocabulary words. All the other ones are old words, even though they have old kanji characters, right, ascribed to them. So we have to go and fetch them ourselves. So do I have a problem with these things? Let's look. So Ami is... Oh. Wait. Yeah, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's fine. So... Right. Kami is just... Kami, the part of Tekami. Tegami, and Kami alone. We have Hako. Hako, that's also legacy. Hako. Sekin. Sekken is gonna be a little interesting. But you have the rock. And so far, taking the award for weirdest interesting radical for a while now. So those are the three. And we have Usui. Usui. Osoi. Osoi. Atsui. Soi. Marui. Marui. Oh, I forgot about Kagi. Where did I place Kagi? Oh, it's out here. Kagi. Kagi is fine. The mix of two radicals. Two very familiar radicals. Kagi. And I think that's it. So the other stuff is grammar related. Skau. Oh no. Skau. Wasureru. To mix. Kiru. Again, it's a return. And Skau as well. Actually, all of them are familiar. Except for the one that happens to be in Kana. Written in Kana. Nakusu. Nakusu. So Naksu. Well, keep an eye out. Naksu. Yeah, no, this unit in the long run is more interesting for the prompts, and then almost all of it, 90% of its review, with new characters. However, those characters are quite memorable, actually. All right. I mean, that's kind of how kanji goes. If it's old vocabulary and you only have to remember the kanji, it doesn't take long to remember the kanji. So we actually have four new vocabulary words. Of them, only one of them have a new kanji character. No, two. Actually, that's not bad. There's three. We have three new words that also have new kanji. So that's kind of low. That's very low. Only three requires my attention, basically. The other two, the rest have either the meaning or the sound to go off of. So they will require less. Or relatable radicals and so. All right. Well, that's a wrap for Japanese. Thanks for hanging out, folks. If you're gonna watch this later, arigatou gozaimasu. All right. So until next time, mata ne, ja ne, minasan. Right. I'm gonna get up. I really need to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna get up, take a quick bathroom break, get some glucose, and check on my time machine progress. And I will be back for my Chinese lesson. Thank you.